Hello, everybody, and welcome to the platform Knicks for Life. No haters. I'm your boy Jay Hud. I'll be your host again for today's show. I'd just like to thank anybody who might tune in, comment, and please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Like I always tell you guys, I'm a big New York Knicks fan, and anybody else that's a big New York Knicks fan, please join the channel and help us grow. Like I always tell you, we're in the beginning stages, but believe me, this channel is going to grow. Knicks for life, no haters. When I say no haters, no haters. Don't come up here talking junk about our Knicks, who did very well today. 2 games in a row. We beat 2 good teams today. So that's what we're going to get into today. We're going to get into some stats, and we're going to talk a little bit about the game. So let me get over here to the Bleachers Report and see what's going on. And I wrote down some stuff, and we're going to get into it. Because I think it was only thing I don't like that Thibodeau might have played these guys in the third quarter. He top in quickly. You know, these guys didn't get no run in the third quarter. And then when he tried to put them all in the fourth quarter, they was already cooled off. Like, quickly was on fire. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all think about my boy R.J. Barrett? Another double-double. You know, he's getting there, man. He's getting there. He's putting up 16, 17, 18, 19 points every game now. So you guys have to say that he has got better from his rookie showing. And I think it was because he got that snub last year when he didn't get the all-rookie team. You know what I'm saying? First or second team. And I think he felt like they snubbed him, which I think he should have been there. But this year, he will make that sophomore all-star team, the rookie team and the sophomore team. He will make the sophomore team. Let's get into a little stats, because that's what this is all about. Knicks for life. We always want to give up the stats so we can know how our players are doing and where they need to improve at. Randall, 39 minutes, 21 points. His assist level has to go up, though. You know what I'm saying? He had 10 rebounds, and I think he had, 1 assist? Barrett played 38 minutes, so they're back to playing a lot of minutes. But they're getting a little more rest than they was getting. He played 38 minutes. He had 22 points, 4 assists, and 10 rebounds. He was 0 for 3, but he was 0 for 3 from three-point land, but he don't let that stop him from doing what he got to do. He gets the buckets in the paint, in the little 10-foot jump shots. And that's what everybody need to do who shoot threes. If it's not falling, you need to develop another part of your game. That's why Barrett's shining. If he was just a three-point shooter, he'd be in a slump. Because they were saying something about him shooting only 29% or something, mess like that. He got to pick that up. But he don't let it deter him. He do what he got to do. I keep saying about my boy Mitchell Robinson, man. 34 minutes, only 6 points. 0 assists. He had 10 rebounds. That's good. But we need him to be more of a leader, like as far as the points. You know why, guys? Because in my notes and the stuff that I wrote down, I say it right here. Robinson is a good shot blocker. And a putback big. But he needs to become a better defender. Because when he played teams that has bigs, they use him. And you guys know I'm not lying. Robinson get used. Tonight, the big man used him. But it was luckily that they didn't come out with the W. But the big man was using him. Every time they have a skilled big man, he gets used. I'm going to name them for you. Jokic from Denver. Embiid from Philly. Allen when he was in Jersey. Now the last game we played was DeAndre Jordan smoked him. Who else smoked him? Who else we got beat by that smoked him? Only one that didn't smoke him was Giannis, the freak. And the big man from Utah. No, he did use him. He used him. Andre Drummond used him from Cleveland. See, now you guys got a picture of what I'm saying. You see, somebody that has a skilled big man always seems to give Robinson a problem. If he's not blocking the shot down low and he's not getting the ball and putting it back, then he's no use on the team. He has to do other stuff. When is Thibs going to figure this out, man? It's just going to be too late in a minute. That's why they don't have to. He can't stretch the floor, man. Him or Noel, man. We need somebody big that can stretch the floor, man. We don't need no Drummond. If we pick up another big man and get rid of one of these two big men, we need a big man that can shoot. Preferably not a black guy. We want one of them dudes from overseas or from another country that can shoot. Somebody like a Luka Doncic or something like that. We need somebody that's just a pure shooter. You know what I'm saying? We need to mix it up anyway. We got a lot of black dudes on the team. We need to get some white dudes and somebody else on the team to mix it in so we can learn how to play with not just people that look like us. So we can learn how to play with other people too. We need a shooter, man. We need a Tyler Hero or Grayson that play in Memphis. We need somebody like that can shoot that ball, man. For real, man. Did I give up the rest of these guys' stats? Okay, Peyton, he played 33 minutes. I got to say, he played a pretty good game. The star of the day was that dunk that he put in the third quarter, almost at the end of the third quarter. Boy, that was nice. Did you guys see that? That dunk was serious. All right, Peyton. Kudos to you for that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like that he didn't sub. He didn't sub the whole third quarter. I don't like that. You know? Then he gave Randall a lot of rest in the second quarter. That was good. So he don't be burned out. Because sometimes Randall gets burned out and he'll start trying to dribble into defense and stuff like that. So if you keep him fresh, he don't make a lot of mistakes. And our defense played real good in the beginning. They played real good. But I think when they were playing that defense and it was solid, I think he pulled them too fast. I think he should have let the defense continue the way they was playing, because they was playing good D, and then all of a sudden after the timeout, boom, he was subbing, and I think he messed the chemistry up. He should have left the chemistry like it was. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that Knox's numbers and Quickly number not getting a lot of minutes. You know, Rivers got 18 minutes to score 2 points. Come on, man. He had 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Quickly played 15 minutes. He had 11 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Quickly gets it done. He's just not getting enough time, man. I hope we don't mess around and do him like we did them young kids, Frank Nicolina and Kevin Knox last year, and letting everybody else play, the vets play, and not letting these young boys play. Quickly needs to be on that court learning how to play even better, learning how to run the defense, learning how to run the offense, and learning how to play defense a little better, because he can play. He's quick, so you want him to learn all he can learn out on the floor. Give him the ball. He's young. He's fast. Randall should be the one coming off the bench. What's wrong with Thibs? Why can't he get this through his head? That's why coaches do this all the time. Have a good player and then won't start him. You get some of these teams, like they bring these freshmen out, these rookies out, their first year, they start them. They don't play no games. Like, you can't be scared to start your rookie, man. Especially if he got practice in the preseason or the bubble or whatever you want to call it. You have to let these guys grow sometime, because we're not in a situation we can let them sit on the bench and come off easily like somebody could do, like for, say, Golden State, because they got the baddest shooter in the world, Steph. We don't have that luxury. So we have to put our best players on the floor and let them develop and get good so we can be straight at that point guard position. Then that'll make Randall be even more hungrier to play better, because he know he don't have that starting position, so he'll be trying to chase it and he'll play better. Man, I just think Quickly should be the point, man. I don't know what to say about Dennis Smith, man. He didn't even suit up today. Yesterday he only had 1 point, man. I think they need to just go ahead and just waive this dude, man, or something, man, because he's like a wasted spot on the roster. For real, man. I don't think he don't want to play basketball or something. Noel had 14 minutes, no points, and 4 rebounds. Knox had 10 minutes, 2 points. Toppin had a couple of minutes. That's he only played. He had 2 points, one assist, 1 point. 2 points, something like that. 2 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. I didn't even write it down because it wasn't impressive at all. It wasn't nothing. It was a fluke, because he's not getting enough minutes. I don't know if they're trying to take it easy on his leg or what's the deal, but he's not in the rotation like he should be. I think Thibs should be using more than the 8-man rotation, but he did. He did today 5, 6, 7, 8. He used 10 people, but he didn't use them sparingly. Like a few of the people, besides the starters, only got a few minutes. Top and Knox, and quickly they got the less minutes. But that's gonna change. As y'all know, I would have been up here earlier to do this video, but I got caught up watching the Phoenix and Memphis game, and it was a good game. Went to the wire. Phoenix had the lead the whole game, and then John Morant and did do what he does, and him and Tyus came back and took that game, man. You know, Grayson hit the big three to seal it, though. He hit the big 3-pointer to seal it, and they lost. But they was on a 5. I think they was on a losing streak. Memphis won the last 2, I think. Orlando, the guys the Knicks played, they was on a 5-game losing streak. Now they lost 6 in a row. You know, you can tell that they're frustrated over there. You can tell that they want things to change. That's how the Knicks was feeling. We had lost 5 in a row, and we turned it around in Boston with that big blowout. I'm still not over that blowout. I swear. I thought Boston was going to blow us out. I'm going to be serious. I'm a real New York fan, and I thought Boston was going to blow us out. But we end up coming back. We ended up blowing them out wire to wire. That was good. And then tonight we came out and we played good. Usually when we win a big game, we lose the next game. That's how it's been for the Knicks. We'll win a big game and then we'll lose a game. And our problem, and all my Knicks fans know this is the truth. We'll play a good team real good, end up beating them, or if we lose by a point or two. But we'll play a stinky team and get beat down. We do that all the time. I don't know if we don't come out to play up to the level because we feel like they're not a good team, but I don't know what it is. But we always lose to the bum teams, and we always play the good teams good. I don't understand that. But like, I'm very excited and very pleased about our coaching staff. I really am. I'm very pleased. I know a lot of other Knicks fans are very pleased with the coaching staff and the way things has been going right now. We're 7. Where are we now? We're 6 and 7, or something like that. Let me check to make sure. You know, I'm getting old, so I forget sometimes. Don't hold it against me. Don't hold it against me. For real. Well, I'm gonna check it out right now. Uh-oh. I don't know, downstairs for me. 2 young girls moved downstairs for me. Man, these 2 girls, I don't know what they doing. What they doing something illegal, sexually illegal. People running in and out all day, all night. Okay, we back at the 6 seed because we 7 and 8. Yep. So we back at the 6 seed. At the 1 seed is Milwaukee. At the 2nd seed is Boston. Milwaukee is 9 and 4. Boston is 8 and 4. Philly is 9 and 5. Indy is 8 and 5. Brooklyn is 8 and 6. And we 7 and 8. Cleveland is 6 and 7. And their game was postponed tonight. Orlando is 6 and 8 because they lost to us. And Charlotte is 6 and 8, so they tied for the 8th spot. You know, Thibs and
I love winning.
Thibs said he loved winning.
Low scoring, high scoring, medium scoring. It doesn't matter. I just want to win. So whatever we have to do to find a way to win and improve each and every day, I want us to be playing our best down the stretch. I think a big part of the NBA is the conditioning component. And one of the main reasons why you have to be in great shape is the intensity of the game is very unique. And then throughout the course of the season, there's different challenges where situations in which you may have to travel, you may have back-to-backs, you may be down players with injury, and you have to be ready to handle each situation. So
I hope you guys can hear this.
The thing for us is to find ways to win. And just like everything else, winning's a habit. You have to work at it. I love winning. So low scoring.
They said he loved winning. And he said, you know what it's all about? It's all about conditioning. You know what I'm saying? It's all about being in shape. It's all about being able to run up and down that court for 4 quarters and do what you got to do without giving out of gas, without standing around not playing defense. And I gotta say, he's been conditioning these young guys, and he's developing these young guys because they already got stamina because they're young, so they're still growing and they have bursts of energy. So if these were older guys like vets, they would be tired. Oh, come on, man. We've been in the league 10 years. We ain't gonna be doing. We did this 10 years ago. But we got young guys that are hungry, that are fresh, so they're able to move better. They're able to move quicker. They're able to work out and feel good and still grow, get the muscle, you know, and shed the fat. And so conditioning and strengthening and conditioning is the best way to go for these young kids because it's showing on the court. This is not a fluke. We're 15 games in. Last year when we was 15 games in, we didn't even win 5 games in the month of January. Like we didn't win 5 games until sometime in February or March or something like that. So we're ahead of the schedule. I have to check and see when did we get 7 wins last season? How long did it take us? I know it took us like 25 or 30 games to get 5 wins. So we're doing good. We have 7 wins in only 15 games. You know what I'm saying? We're almost at 500. If we can do what we got to do our next game, we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? We'll be okay. So, in the power ranking, it's still Los Angeles Lakers #1, the Bucks are #2, Brooklyn Nets are #3. I don't know why they're power ranking #3. I guess because they got Harden. The Clippers are 4, and Philly is still #5. So that's the power ranking right now. I don't really care about no power ranking, as long as we can make the playoffs. I'd be really satisfied with that. I really would be. I'd be satisfied with making the playoffs. I really would. No lie. I would be happy with making the playoffs and coming out of the first round, the second round, you know. Because that's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's about making the playoffs and trying to win. That's what it's about, man. And who do we play next? Let me see. Who do we play next? I'm very pleased watching the game the last couple of days because I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm a real Knicks fan. I'm a real Knicks fan, and when we lose, I don't sleep. I don't watch Sports Center. I don't sleep, and I be pissed off. And I have to. I don't want to even look at the phone, the computer, nothing, because I don't want to see the reminder that we lost. That's how much of a fan I am. But you know, I be wanting us to win every game, but I know that's not reality. I know we're not gonna win every game. You know what I'm saying? But I be wanting us to win every game. I'll be so happy when we can go to the Garden again, you know what I'm saying? So I can go there and get some live footage. Oh, yeah, well, I need to talk a little bit about Cole Anthony. I'm so glad we didn't pick him. Thank you. Thank you, basketball gods. Knicks and Knicks. Aren't y'all glad we didn't take Cole Anthony? He looked suspect today. He too little, first of all, and his three-point shot is very ugly. It goes in from the top of the key, but it's like he's pushing it. He only hit 2 3-pointers, and that was it. He missed everything else. I don't know if he was trying to do too much or he wasn't trying to get his team involved. If he's going to be like his father, he got to get his team involved and don't worry really about scoring. You know, you should have. A good point guard worry about getting his team involved and letting them score. Only time they score is when it's there. When it's just right in front of your face, like when it's an open jump shot or you got a free drive to the lane. That's what real point guards do. They don't force stuff. Like I feel like he was trying to force stuff just to get points because his father was a Knick. I feel like he was probably too nervous. He should have waited. He should have waited to try to like, you know, score points. He should have go ahead and just let his teammates score. That's what he should have did. Because I feel like he was pushing it, he was forcing it. He just didn't look comfortable in that spot. That's all. He just didn't look comfortable to me. Not at all. So I'm like, man, this dude should have just waited. Start forcing up all them ugly shots. They sure was ugly. But, you know, that's all the stats I have today, you know what I'm saying, on the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? We doing all right now, but I'm trying to pace myself so I don't get too excited, because I know we can go on a roll and then we can go on a loser streak and then I'll be upset. But I still have to face the facts, and I still have to come up here and give up the content and give up the stats of the games, you know, and I do that for people that might not watch the game, people that might be at work while the game is on, people that might need to just get a rundown on what happened with the game that couldn't watch the game. And it's your boy Knicks for Life, no haters. I'm Jay Hud, your host. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video, and I'm out of here. Knicks for Life, no haters.